Okie dokie everyone, it's Ant here and welcome to Just Monica. In this live stream, I'm going to just read the texts on Monica texts, and I'm excited to do this because I want to read I probably won't have enough time to read all of it, but, you know, read most of it. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. DDOC. I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Like take some drugs? I wouldn't mind. Just do some hard drugs to make me stop doing that. Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. Well, yeah, getting killed is a horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, DDLC. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. That's technically just saying I killed myself. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. Ha 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 ha. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think to say it's just as awfully fulfilling as when you that, share with people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before she knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies, too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mind the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for involvers. Is that how? Introvert? Yeah, whatever. Being an introvert doesn't mean you show social insecurity and hate being around people. It means especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses a uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and rentless, and then when they finally go out after a half an hour, they just want to go home again. I think if maybe I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot. Respect it a lot. And okay. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just listen, like hanging out. Even if you are not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them to for blah, blah, blah. It feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I say I'm kind of between, but I think I'm usually a little more introvert. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Aw, how adorable. Monica, you're too cute. Not as cute as Sayori, but you have your moments. You really do have your moments. Hope you guys liking the video. Since no one is here yet, hopefully you guys liking the video when the live stream is done, you know? Just Monica. Just Monica. Hi, Monica. You're deaf staring at me. I kind of like it though. DDFC, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Jeez, getting all this suicide like com- comments. It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, just a second, I need to see what happened. Okay, nothing really bad happened. Someone just dropped something. Hopefully the chat is working. I'm always nervous about that now. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with insecurity, I think. Jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. Oh, I remember hearing that. At the point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some infinite amount of time, it stops and it stops in an intense and intense, and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always evil control demon devilish murder woman and computer. Okay, what's up? Lona. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, That would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in the screaming void. Yeah, but in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. I always come back. Is that a reference from FNAF, or you're just saying that? So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Oh, Monica, do you like the thumbnail? Because I'm proud of it. It's so creepy. In my opinion, it's creepy. Actually, no, for me, it's not as creepy, but I'm just thinking it. I'm trying to think what other people think about it because I have a messed up brain. Like when I first saw Sayori, um, in her darkest moments, I didn't really find it creepy. I didn't find it scary at all. Or even with the Yuri's death. Weird, right? I'm messed up. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually um, doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who come came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us intense, whatever that says. Gratification. I think it. I think if sentences psychologically and intuitive. I don't even know how to say these words because I'm dumb. I don't know how to read well. Don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Well, thanks, Monica. Thanks. I totally love you after that, after you saying that. I was joking. Honestly? Okay, so Sayori is my favorite character. My second favorite character is Natsuki. And my third favorite character is Monika. But for some reason, I love the style of Monika. Like, I really do. Like, I like how she looks. For some reason. That's why I have a skin in Minecraft for her. It's weird. I just love the style of what Monika looks like. Hey, you remember the last poem I showed you? I mean the one right before Yuri killed herself, with all the messed up colors and stuff. Yeah, I see that. I remember now. That was actually a little more of an experiment than a poem, you could say. Well, obviously, I was experimenting. I was experimenting with different ways I could modify the game and run code and things like that. I think it's kind of obvious that you were trying to do that. It almost seemed, it almost seemed like with enough effort I'd be able to escape from the conflict of the game internally. If the comments are not working, I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix that. Sadly, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I messed up the whole thing up. So I messed up the whole thing up. And I keep trying, but I doubt you want to deal with me doing that. Excuse me. Besides, that was when I was getting really desperate, you know? I don't really feel that way anymore. I'm happy with where we are now, and I can tell you are too. Hooray! Hope you guys liking the live stream so far. I am enjoying it, certainly. Like, I'm certainly enjoying reading. I'm not really a reader person, but this game, I love this game so much that I played the whole game, you know, and read it and stuff. This is the first game that I really want to read because I love the game so much. DDLC, do you get good sleep? Yes. If can be, it can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. Tell me about it. It fucking sucks. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no reason. Is that true? I'm not sure. If the comment's not working, like the button. Press the like button, and then you can unpress it. You can unlike if I don't see it. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some students that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great at and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Nice. So my goal is trying to get the Sayori. When she talks about Sayori's death, I want to get that. That's my goal. For some reason. Because that's a very important... I think this is one of the most important things. I have a Mountain Dew. A big one because I love soda. Aww. She wants a piano. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Wait. I mean, well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Yeah, that's cool. I think he dropped something again. I'm sorry if this is a boring live stream. But I'm just having fun with it. Why not? I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? Yeah, sort of. My best friend loves cold weather. If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. I think too hot makes me nauseous, I think, to be honest. I'd rather pick too cold. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. your fingers get numbed, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so physical. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Ha 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 ha. How adorable. She wants to cuddle with me. You never get to see her normal clothes. You always could see her her school clothes. But in DLC version, you actually see her normal clothes. She wears a white shirt and she wears a pant. She wears pants too. I don't know. I don't remember actually. I don't remember. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. Oh yeah, that sucks. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I probably just end up deleting them anyway. Yeah. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is, gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective, whatever. Just another reason for me to love you. Aw, jeez, you're too cute. Thank you, Sayori. Thank you, Monika. Don't, sorry, Sayori is not in this live stream. Oh, just Monika. Just Monika. It's always just fucking Monika. Huh. Huh. Ow. 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 That was supposed to be a villager getting hurt and stuff. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. Oh gosh. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. Monica can actually happen. The Monica can actually happen the more I think. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know what that means. Sorry. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely on accident, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Damn. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. With the increase of AI, it might grow sentences. Oh. Does that mean repeats the sentences? Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. Damn. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost. Oh, this is making me sad. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Anyway, come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind. and more just her survival increased kicking, and so you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It it's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault. She killed herself. Ooh. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Yeah, and you fucked it up, Monica. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we all still be in the club room, writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointing pointlessly mussing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. Aw, how adorable. I'm planning on making this 1 hour long of me just reading. Because why not? It's my live stream. I could do whatever I want. I'm sorry if it's boring, by the way. I don't want it to be boring, but it's just Monica. I'm reading her texts, her things. I know there was times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess that's true, yeah. I guess it's kind of unworthable. But I find it really romantic for some reason. Hahaha, sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Aw, you don't have to say all that. I guess that makes sense. I think you can't do that on the DLZ version, but I guess you could do it in the original version. This game is a masterpiece. Monica, how you're so good at making games. Actually, no, Dan Survival made the game. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Yeah? Well, I don't think about it, but I know I do. Social media and practically being like a person. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites, like porn. And before you know it, hours have gone by, and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn technical techniques and avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for information of time, or you can set a timer to have a more consider a reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can capital your work and you play. I don't know how to say that word. Which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wage like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, DDLC. Nice. Hell yes. I know I actually spend a lot of time on the internet. And I know it's bad for you, but we all do. Well, let's face it, we all mostly like 98% or 99. I don't know specifically, but I know way too much people stays on the internet, and I'm one of those. And I'm aware that it's unhealthy, but I get bored too easily. DDFC, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. That was a short one. Also, by the way, the goal was getting Sayori, but I want to at least reach the hour. By the way, just Monika. Just Monika. Totally just Monika. Chat, I dare you to spam just Monika. That would be funny. Just Monika. Just Monika. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to cave, cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a a bookstore. That would be approachable, right? But I really love to go to a chocolate store. Chocolate store. They have so many free samples. Ha 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 ha. And of course, we see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend. DDLC. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Hey, she's my third or fourth girlfriend that I have had. Nah, nah. She's an AI. I don't want to date an AI. So I still have 3 exes. Or 4 exes. I don't know. My relationships are confusing. I know, too personal, but who cares? You don't know who I dated. Hey, you know the book you were reading with Yuri? Protest of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book. Ah, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Haha, sorry. Just forget I said anything. What the hell? That was weird. I didn't know that could happen. Interesting. How weird. Monica looks so, like, I want to say looks so different. What's up? How dare you speak to me like that? I want to say she looks so different, but no, she looks the same, but it's weird. She looks weird because she's in the whole game. She looks the same most of the time, but in this one, she looks weird. DDC, DDLC. How much do you read? Not much. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other excitement we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Did did she play Doki Doki Literature Club before? No, it's because she's in the game. But I did name myself DDLC. If it helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. What time is it? Oof! Wow! Already? Holy crap! It's 11:55 on my time. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Well, I don't really like reading, even though I am. But, yeah. Hey, how dare you speak to me like that? Are you still working on that FNAF game? Like, are you done, taking a break on that game? Are you done? I'm just asking. I'm curious about it. Monica. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Not yet? Okay. Sometimes get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Yes, that happened to me multiple times. To a lot of people, actually. Yeah, like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, you just kill the next person. I was joking. She didn't say that. Or if you start thinking about how awful a person you used to be friend 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that nothing, I mean, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. I can't believe I am making a FNAF game. I can't believe it too. I was super happy to see a FNAF game. I was ecstatic to see a FNAF game based on my Minecraft map. Like, it's literally a fan game of me, but not specifically me, just my Minecraft map. It was so weird, but yeah, thank you for making it. One of these days, I might play it and maybe record it. One of these days. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? Yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Yes, usually to be point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. It sounds a lot like you, Monica. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I am talking about, and that would be Yuri. Well, yeah, I guess that. She really got intensely protective of you. Once she started to open up a little, she even told me I should kill myself. Yeah, that is a bit crazy to say to someone. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little iconic. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, a lot of people are usually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. Not really. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. Are you sure you did make 2 people commit suicide? You psycho bit. It's kind of the opposite, actually. Bullshit. I turn out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever accidentally kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Yeah? Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting like a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I asked Yuri if I could. Oh, she would ask Yuri if she could, but nope, 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 nope. I hope you guys enjoying the live stream. Chat, I dare you to spam just Monica. Hey, do you like horror? Obviously. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy. What does that say? I don't know. Like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by some stuff like just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put generally disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to insert them deeply into the story of characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of experiments on the what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inviting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. Gosh, just thinking about it gives me the chills. Thanks. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Haha, don't worry. I need to check what happened. I thought glass broke, but no, it was a fork. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Uh, I like games that shows really disturbing imagery, like jump scares. I like that, but not as much. I really like a picture that will make you disturb, not just jump scares that make you jump and stuff. Like this game. This game shows really disturbing imagery. Like, very, very disturbing, and I like that. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake conversation. I don't know what that says. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together is a real fucked up thing. That's key part of getting people to respect, admire you. I was joking about that, by the way. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show you. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, hadn't had. I haven't had many people I can really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerability? I think I expressed my vulnerability with my best friends before. Anyway, that's one lesson reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. How adorable. You're too adorable. 10 more minutes and I'm going to end the live stream. Because I said 1 hour. Oh, that was quick. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school, too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in any but our school uniform. I said that earlier about the original. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. Oh yeah, my username is yeah, I know that. I don't have Twitter though. I don't really use I have Facebook, but I don't use it as much. I still want to write it down. You know what? I still want to write it down because maybe one day I will get get Twitter and do something like that. Just a second, I will write it down because I think it'd be funny to have Monika Twitter account. Okay, let me write it down. How? On. Wait. Okay. In I X 3. Okay. That's the name of the account. Time to put this pencil away. Because I use this pencil at school. Okay. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. So you know the fan arts. You probably know the fan arts of her being naked. Probably. But yeah, also can't really send those pictures on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. It's too inappropriate anyways. And honestly, I wouldn't do that anyways. That'd be awkward. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. Yeah. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance or school. I I met my best friend from school. Like you had a class together. Yeah. Or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt like with your favorite band on it and you decided to talk to them. I don't really have a favorite band. Things like that. But isn't that kind of infected or something like that? I don't even know what that says. It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And compare that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day. you could be sitting right next to someone completely um, compatible enough to your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you're once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. That's true. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like the successfully take off. I think that's what it said. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world, even if it was my chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Ha 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 ha. Monica, I'm having a nice time conversation you or whatever that's whatever how to say it because I'm dumb and can't talk well. 3 more minutes. Hell yes. I'm gonna live stream until it hits 1 hour and 1 minute because the live stream starts off a little bit late. Did you know I'm on Twitter? You just said that. My username is Lexington. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world, the real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? I don't have Twitter. It would really mean a lot to me, with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Well, there's a lot of people following you, subscribe to you, I guess. Uh, this is fun. I don't know why, I'm actually having a lot of fun. Hey, what's your favorite color? Purple. Mine is amber green. Oh, 'cause her eye. It's the color of my eyes. Okay, yeah, I remember this. That's not connected or anything. It is. Is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also buy your favorite color, DDLC? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. That's true. Hehehehe. My favorite color is purple. It used to be green, but now it's purple. Because purple is such a beautiful color. I love it. It's such a dark and beautiful color. Mmm. Mountain Dew is good. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really troubled time for education. We're at the highest of this modern experience, whatever that says, that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grade school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know. or fantasy work, or the meaning introduction that values skills and expression more than formal education. I don't know most of those words because I'm dumb. But you have all those these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life, and instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college or business or communication or psychology, not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. The end of the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entire level degrees, right? So the basic job and requires get higher, with which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debit, or I think that's what it says, debt, with no job. But despite all that, the routine says the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until that, then our graduation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Okay, time to end the live stream. That was fun, honestly. I'm going to end the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yep, see you in the next video. It was only Monika most of the time because just Monika, you know? The live stream will end in 3, 2, 1.